joke question. Everybody who join us in our chat, group chat, are you rock or a rap? Are you rock or a rap?
I am definitely rock.
It's okay.
I came from the 80s, so it was all about early metal, and then I went through the 90s, grunge, but I've always had hip-hop influence, but I'm definitely metal.
Okay, next question. How to make a good coffee liquid?
How to make a good coffee liquid. I can't give you my secrets, but you have to have a lot of passion, and you have to put every ounce of your fiber into your juice, whatever you make. Coffee is just one of my specialties, but I'll tell you one thing, I put a whole lot of love into what we do.
Okay. Have you ever tried to make good clean coffee taste like cold brew with inherent specific graduate grade descriptors? Or is it too difficult?
It's not too difficult, it's just we try to make flavors that are available for everyone's taste buds. Coffee is very, very tricky because it could be too bitter. And more importantly, we want people to enjoy what we do. So, to answer your question, the reason why we made a salted caramel, and you're going to see some really special coffee from us in the future, is because the caramel is more acceptable to a variety of people's palates. And it's not just coffee. So you get a beautiful salted caramel flavor up front, and then on the exhale, you get that beautiful mocha coffee tones. So, like I said, not too easy or not too hard. It's about making a flavor that people enjoy.
Okay, here's the next question. What's your perfect, unreachable flavor and what you always want to bring out in a liquid, but you never succeeded?
You know what's so funny? I've been trying, and this is 3 years in the making. I've been trying to make my favorite childhood drink, and that's a Shirley Temple, a beautiful cherry Sprite, basically, or 7-Up. The problem with cherry, and I'm telling you, I've been doing this for a long, long time. You have to mask it with lemon. You have to mask it with other flavors to not make it taste like chapstick. It always comes out like chapstick or lip balm or cherry medicine, and that is not a good taste. So I'm not gonna stop trying to do it, but I'll tell you one thing: if I can make a cherry Sprite, I think that would be a huge game changer. But it always tastes like damn lipstick.
Okay. Next question. Do you limit your production by aroma manufacturers?
Yes. So we've had a lot. I mean, Barista, we're so blessed for our success. We've had a lot of international success. We're in 52 countries all around the world, and we've talked with many manufacturers in Europe, in Asia. The one thing that we find very difficult to do is take away our California roots. We're an American brand for a reason. We were born and raised in California. I have the best manufacturing facility with LA juices out of Los Angeles, and these guys can do 200, 500,000 bottles every week for me, and we can fulfill the thirst of the world. So I don't really want to work with other manufacturers in other countries because I really want to be there and see the process through with the steeping and everything else that takes advantage in my local community. So it's very difficult for me to get on a plane and fly to other countries to make sure my quality control is at the top of its level.
I mean, limit by flavoring manufacturing.
Oh, flavor manufacturers.
Yes, I mean.
So flavor manufacturers in California, Chicago, all over the United States are what we usually use. We haven't decided whether or not to try other extracts from other countries just because we haven't really looked at it. So that's not a yes or no. I would be definitely interested in looking at other flavor extracts from other countries because there's a lot of stuff that we can't get in the United States, which could help me excel my chemistry.
Next question is, what was first for you, vaping or business?
What was first for me?
Yeah.
It was always vaping.
Always vaping.
Always vaping. I'll tell you a little story about me. Back in 2009, I had lost my corporate America job. I was down on my luck. I found vaping because I wanted to get my act together. I needed to quit a couple of vices. I used vaping to do that, and then I started my own business, not big vaping, but I slowly and surely excelled. I made a really good amount of money, and I told my wife before we got married that we're going to start a vape business because I wanted to quit corporate America. I really love tech, but it was just one of those things that it wasn't prosperous for my family. So I wanted to start a business with my family, and so my wife and I got married. We took our marriage funds that we got from our family, and we started a vape business called Abyss Vapor Lounge. By that time, there was only 20 shops in California, in Northern California, and I slowly became one of the most popular vape lounges by incorporating an electronic hookah. So we're the first in the nation to incorporate an electronic hookah lounge, so people can come into a vape shop, experience vape without having to drop $200 to $300 on a handheld device.
What year?
This is 2014.
Okay.
And then right after that, I started mixing liquids with my great friend Josh Kirby. I love you, Josh. And then the rest is history. There's a lot of people behind Barista. There's a lot of people behind Vapor Kind. I just get to look pretty and travel around the world as the face of the franchise. But my salted caramel, my homie Josh and I were hard at work helping create that. It wasn't good enough to just put it in a bottle. I told my wife we needed a coffee cup, and she said, let's do something in a reusable coffee cup. And I said, no, the paper cups are cheaper. We can get it to the public for a cheaper price. And she said, no, you idiot. You need to have a coffee cup so they can take and reuse. And I said, no, it's going to cost too much money. And then 1 week later, she found a manufacturer that could do thermal heat sensing technology. And I said, absolutely no, it's going to be too much money. Then she got the product, and we poured hot liquid inside, and the logo appeared, and I said, brilliant. And she said, yeah, you're an idiot. And every day I remind her that this would have never been anything without her.
And the last question, you tried a lot of Russian inputs here. If you could give one advice to all the Russian manufacturers, what would it be?
Okay, so my advice to anyone, whether you're Russian, if you have a dream to be in the vape industry, don't talk, do it. Just make it. There's a lot of people that talk a big game and try to get their dream out there, but they never follow through. If you have a dream, if you have a drive, just do it. Tone out the noise. There's going to be a lot of people that tell you that you can't make it. But like I said, passion is pain. You're going to go through a lot of struggles, but it's all worth it in the end, because once you have that finished product and